can look at metrics. You can spin any numbers you want. But we're about ready to kick this thing off, and from there, it's anybody's game.
Enough build up. The ball is teed up, and we are ready to go. And off we go in Santa Clara. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he starts us off with a 5-yard pickup. Second down coming up.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Escapes the pocket. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. But I think a Raven was able to gain possession there, so they're going to keep the football. They dodged the turnover, but still third and pretty long. They've got to figure out. Here he goes, third and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They're going for this. Throw is caught by the back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. So failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on downs.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
To throw here on first down. His first throw is an interception. And the Ravens get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, for their sake, partner, I sure hope the rest of their pass attempts this game go a whole lot better than that because it is pretty clear this defense came to play.
And I can promise you this, Kate, nowhere on that opening script does the word interception ever appear. You never want to see an INT. You're going to have to flush it. That's the key here for this quarterback in the offense. Got to flush that mistake and press on ahead.
Gets to his back, Nick Chubb. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
Throw right side finds Pittman. And this is going to be short. Quick stop by the defense to bring up fourth down.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot if you end up just short on that third down?
So the run doesn't get the yardage. It's a turnover on downs. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to work after throwing the pick. And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Another throw here on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Complete beyond the marker. This gets the first and more. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. From the red zone on first. Forced out to his right. Now here he goes. And it's forced down bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. Dumped off to his running back. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Taken down back at the 12-yard line.
All right, still scoreless through 1 quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. We'll be right back with more Madden Ultimate Team after this. Back now for the 2nd quarter, and the Seahawks, they have got to look towards the end zone. Shotgun now on 3rd down. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks get the game's first points here in the 2nd. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Moore with a return. Ooh, poor effort there. He only gets it to the 15 before he's taken down.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. At their own
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. And off to Chubb to start the drive. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Here's a screen now for Chubb. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
To the air on 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it. Here's the snap on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. The 4th down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks up the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the 1st half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. He gets it again. And this time he gets in for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow their lead just before halftime. Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. And nope, not chancing this one. Knee down for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Pass play coming here. That's incomplete on 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Big strike here to Moore. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st down, Ravens.
Throwing it again here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Still sticking with the passing game. Caught quickly on the slant. And no touchdown here. Just needed a few more, but this one goes out at the 3. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Chubb. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
He tries to sneak it, and he gets in. Touchdown! The Ravens make it a one-score game before halftime. Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
14. Ravens 7.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. I don't think they're going to catch him. Touchdown! He takes the kick all the way back for 6. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Moore with a return. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And the play clock expires. This is going to cost them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their starting field position. And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Some questions already after a disappointing kick return, and the penalty only serves to worsen their
Body of the guy.
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5. That's my high. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, throw up to 5.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
I had a dream, I had a vision. I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming. Always starving for attention, and I got the kind you wanted, and it's killing you now. You wanna spin it around, but the truth's still the truth. Nothing you can do. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. I had a dream, and now I live it. Ain't it a gift to know it's God-given? I'm not gonna waste it. Stop wasting your breath. Stop speaking in whispers. Say that with your chest. I feel it in my bones. Won't bring me down, no, not even close. Go ahead and throw your stones, but you can't stop this. You can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. Whoa, you won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. You won't break me, I won't back down. I just can't shake this feeling like I'm up so high. I got no doubt this life ain't got no ceiling like. Hey, 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 you can't stop this. You can't stop this.
First opened in 2002, there's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on hand. Kickoff just moments away. Charles, quickly, keys to the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one to give them the confidence to believe that they would win the game? That's who's going to come out of this one on top.
The 49ers ready to kick it away, and here we go. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lawrence looking to pass on the first play. He dumps this off to Dillon underneath. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3. At the 40.
Now Lawrence. This one complete to Burton. 7 yards there on the first down.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game. But in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
His throw incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
This one into the hands of Burton. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Josh Jobe. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 41. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. Throw left side complete. That's Love. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Mendoza. He finds his man, complete. That's Love. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down. Well, we know he can run the football too, but he's a good pass catcher. That's been on display here, Charles, on this opening drive.
And we certainly have seen the benefits of what he did in the offseason, which was spend more time with wide receivers, working on routes, working on cuts, in order to make himself a more complete running back and even more of a threat downfield.
1st down, 49ers.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this one complete to Smith. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another 1st down. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down and put a touchdown on it. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Intercepted. The Lions take over 1st and 10. Their own 2-yard line.
Now Corey Dillon, the 4-time Pro Bowler. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Lawrence will throw. And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. Well, what a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps an early case of anything you can do, I can do better between these defenses. A lot of people came to expect the offense to light this game up, but so far, the defenses are stealing the show.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. Right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one's mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 2.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 41-yard line.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. They'll set up a screen for Dillon. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down. Here's Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 12-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Rip, 23.
Now Lawrence to throw. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. They go play action now. Lawrence looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Burton. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be 4th down.
Hey, go, go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly. But here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
The goal was to score just before the break, but I'm not sure that the safety was how they expected to do it. But give the defenders credit. They saw how the series was starting out, and I think it increased their intensity. This was their chance to make a huge play before the half, and all they needed was one play to get it done.
Here's Smith to return it. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
15 yards.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Now Lawrence. That's caught by his running back, Dillon. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
1st and 10.
From midfield now, Lawrence. And the Niners get there and bring him down. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
47-yard line.
Lawrence. They go screen with Dillon. And he is going to lose yardage here. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Mendoza throwing to start the drive. He's got Thompson here, complete. 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Mendoza. He's got it complete to Thompson. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Okay, ready. Here we go, set.
On 1st down, here's Love. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the 49ers will extend their lead here just before halftime. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Marking down at the 49. A gain there of 21 yards.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish the...
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. In for the sack, Myles Garrett. If you want a lesson on how to defeat an offensive tackle, that was pretty textbook.
Is that a clip and save? That's what's going to go around the league, and people are going to watch that and say, my goodness, that's how you do it? And I feel awful for the offensive tackle, because we always talk about the athleticism of that guy who just beat him. Well, you have to be athletic to try and block that guy. Just in this case, the defense won.
He finds his man, complete. It's Love. And across the chalk, into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great effort there. 57 yards. And the 49ers are able to widen their advantage. Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 19-point game. The 49ers ready to kick it away. And here we go. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Easy. Hey, run.
On play action, Lawrence. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's a man who started on this very field for the Raiders, Charles Woodson. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing to start the drive. Mendoza. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Looking to throw. Mendoza. He'll try and do this himself. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll run for it with Love. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A defensive breakdown allows a pickup of 16 on 4th down. Remember, that was 4th at a full 2 yards. There's a big difference between that and 4th and maybe 6 inches or a yard.
Yeah, you're exactly right, because when it's that 6 inches, you just fall forward and you pick it up, right?
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Kyle Williams with a sack. He's been doing that since he got in the lead back in 06. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. Mendoza. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
To throw is Mendoza. Throwing on 4th down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Looking to put a drive together. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little jawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game, right? Any edge that you could create. But now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know both sides are ready to go.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Right to the air with May. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20.
At the 20-yard line.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. And that's good for a few. It brings up 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield.
4 yards. And the Saints, 1st down.
They'll run here on 1st down. A lot of space ahead. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Back-to-back carries here. Nice little run there. Gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
May now on third down. Buys time, rolling right. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered.
And they get to him on fourth down. Gets a sack and a turnover on down.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. So good to have you here with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson getting set for kickoff here. Greg, no matter how many ways we look at this game, it always comes down to one stat, doesn't it? How you taking care of the ball.
Yeah, it's just so crazy, Mike, that every single week, no matter how complex these matchups get and how many factors there are to determining who wins and who loses any game in the NFL, at the top of the list, the most important metric that everybody studies, can you protect the ball on offense and can you take it away on defense? And I don't think today's matchup is any different. Can you be aggressive and take care of the ball? And on defense, if you get your opportunity to take it away and give it back to your offense, you've got to make the play.
We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboot. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. They'll go again with Scatterboot. And he'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
At this 48-yard line, an 8-yard pickup. And the Bills' first down.
They'll go play action with May. Let's take it in. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free.
And that's just got to be a really deflating way to start this game, Mike. I mean, you work on this opening script all week long with the expectation that you're going to start fast, and then you come out early, careless with the ball. They knock it loose and create the early takeaway.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Seahawks. Extra point try, fourth time. He gets it to go. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Ooh! And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down. Now, May. He's got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Buffalo!
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
That's going to be caught in the end zone, and they take the lead by 1. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. A big play for Seattle. 41 yards.
33-yard line.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, set. Liking it.
He'll look to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
It's clear whatever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
19 right, Warriors 17.
Back to the air again on second and 10. Got his man at the 6. And he will score! Touchdown, Seattle. Extra point coming now from Brown. He's got it. And the Seahawks take a 14-8 lead.
The score, Seahawks 14, Bills 8.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one deep in the landing zone. He'll return it from the 2. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboo. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
A 4-yard pickup on the play.
On the give, it's Scatterboo. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's second and 11.
At the 37-yard line.
Forced to his right. That's to the sideline and intercepted.
If you're going to run this route against quarters coverage, Mike, you have to do a better job of running the route flat. The quarterback is going to trust that you are going to uncover right when that guy comes out of his break, but he rounds the route just a little too much and ends up being a costly mistake.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on a big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
And that'll wind up incomplete. Triple zeros on the clock. The first quarter has come to an end. Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution. And
to the goal line and in. Steve Smith. Touchdown Seahawks. Here's Brown on now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll get across the 20, mark him down to the 23-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
May now on first and 10. Quick throw taken in. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up second and
May to throw on second down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will go all the way. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Bills. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point to go for 2. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. So a big one there to start the drive. And even 30 yards. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out.
Nearly a disaster there, especially in this area of the field, Mike. You know these guys are reaching for the ball. That is such a priority of every defense around the league. Create turnovers, especially in the red zone. Fortunately for this guy, he gets to get back in the huddle for another crack at it, thanks to some quick thinking and good hustle from one of his own guys. This offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Half yard, that's all they need on this 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Seattle. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Flush to his right. Now he takes off. And they'll finally track him down as he takes it up to the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Bills.
Here's May to throw it on 1st down. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's May. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Buffalo. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the 1st half.
The Bills are
operating from the shotgun. It's May. And make it 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions. He's into the end zone for the score. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. He'll drop to throw. The throw here is complete. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second. They'll stop the clock. 24 seconds to go until halftime. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. In trouble, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw now, May. Out to his right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Bills. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. Working out of the gun. It's May. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll look to throw. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Back to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Moving. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
The quarterback is sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. It's 2nd down.
They'll throw out of the gun. That one intercepted.